Porto hosted Rangers at the Estadio Dragao. Rangers can't progress in Europe this season, and they may have lost the battle of Olympiacos in the coefficient. Should Olympiacos win the league, and obviously should Rangers win the SPL. Rangers this week rejected bids of 23 million for Gassama and Shamiti. Not 23 million for one of them, but 10 million for Gassam and 13 for Shamiti. With Gassam alone with an obligation to buy. And there was also interest in Fernandez. It shows the Rangers are under the 49ers, won't just sell players for any old offer. Rangers have been linked with a striker, Piro from Leeds, on a loan, who was excellent for them last season in the Championship, with Danilo possibly set to go back to the Eredivisie. And a bid for Hansa Rostock's Ryan Nediri from the German third tier. But there's no movement on that at the moment. The transfer market closes in Scotland at 11 on Monday the 2nd of January. I suspect Rangers will be busy on deadline day. Rangers and Porto played each other many times over the past 20 years, with Rangers often getting the better of them. Rangers look set to play a back five. Aaron's in for Chukawani, who is ineligible, along with Olsen, who drops out for Curtis. Diomande back in for Asgard, and Chermiti has recovered from an illness to lead the line for the away side in place of Mioski. Who would have thought Chermiti would become invaluable for Rangers with recent performances? Of course, we would like more goals from him, but he seems to be more suited playing just off the striker. But for that to happen, you need to have a striker you can rely on. Rangers led on 6 minutes. Gassam heading Rangers in front. Brilliant pressing to win the ball, and a superb ball in by Curtis. And it was a mix-up between Costa and Bednarek. Costa hosts. Superb start from Rangers, but Porto almost responded immediately as Gomez was blocked by Magoma after the cross by Samu. Seeing that header back, I don't think Costa is saving that. It was right in the corner. 1-1, Rangers were all over the place. Raskin was done in the middle of the park. Porto broke with pace, and Mora stabbing home the equaliser, and it was good initial play by Gomez to play it into him in the box. But Rangers had many players in the box but couldn't deal with it. A very good football from Porto, had to be said. And Porto were about to get a quick second, but what a challenge by Fernandez. Slides in and times his tackle to perfection to deny Pepe. That was 15 minutes until the interval. And then it just all fell apart for Rangers. This 15 minutes is what cost Rangers tonight. Tavernier and Butland collide, and Moura makes it 2-1. Tavernier doesn't deal with the ball initially, going over the top. Then he tries to overcorrect, slides into Butland. The ball ends up getting spilled out, and it was an easy goal for Moura. Said Rangers had a very good opening in 25 minutes, but allowed Porto to take control, and since then, 3-1. Bednarek heads in from the corner in 41 minutes from the front post. Fernandez should do better there. Fernandez should be really dealing with that. Rangers have collapsed since the equaliser, and Rangers just have to get this game over and done with and get it out of their system and move on to Sunday, because the league is a priority. So this can't allow what happened tonight to affect their momentum. Aaron's booked for diving in the box, rightfully so. Pathetic attempt to win a penalty. Suter came on at half-time for Magoma, and Aarons went to the left. Fernandez then went off for Antman, and Gassam off for Mioski. Raskin forces a save from Costa of a good effort from distance. Shumiti off for Moore, and Curtis off for Asgard. That, as I say, that 15-minute spell in that first half killed Rangers off in the game. Not a great deal in it apart from that. Antman looks bereft of confidence in a Rangers shirt, and as I say that, he found a half yard, played in a handy ball into Aarons, into Mioski, that Rangers couldn't convert. And then at first I thought Butland made an error here, but as Giga puts him into trouble. He plays a ridiculous pass to him, a short pass as well. Butland ends up getting megged, and then Suter has to sweep the ball away. And then Sives move a mazy run forward, then picked out Pepe, but his effort was very tame, and Tavernier then had to clear across, and then Sives went close with an effort, just whistled past the post. The team we played tonight were a step up in opposition. Rangers didn't play well enough, didn't defend well enough, weren't positive enough or good enough in the kind of final third. Well, we know this. We know that Danny Rowe's been absolutely punching above his weight with a lot of these players. They're still not good enough without additions. So we just move on to Sunday. Need to get the 3 points there and really try and keep the pressure on Hearts and try and keep above Celtic and just keep going. That's all we can do. Europa League was done after match day 4, so can't let this affect us and just got to keep going.